title of this documentary is Badge of Honor, and it was made by me, Tundra, aka, and the name is at the bottom of the paintings there. While making this documentary, which is about my research into gang rape, in this community in particular, along the lines, all of a sudden this fear of police came about, and then I started wondering, well, what if people that I know get hurt, or what if my family gets hurt, or a child gets hurt, and maybe I shouldn't make this documentary now. I only have 5 minutes, and then I thought, well, what if I die tomorrow, and if I didn't get the chance to say these things, I mean, and I have to prove that this country is a democracy, so I should really speak out, Then I remember when my 8-year-old child was beaten by this challenged person, a man with the mind of a boy. He was like literally beating her on the head with a stick. And when I phoned the police to come on the scene, when they didn't come, when they found out it was me that was calling about my child. And there have been certain things that have occurred in this community with the police and I, where I always wonder, well, why are they treating me this way? What's going on here? So then I thought, well, maybe they're somehow involved with the people that this documentary is sort of about. I've sort of researched, gang rapes in my generation and the generation prior to, and even though it is a crime of trying to have power over women and enslave them, what I kind of realized was that it's also a crime of a crime that is done for particular reasons, whether they be religious or socioeconomic or racist or medical or whatever, And because we're led to believe that gang rapes are somehow spontaneous, that just happen and nobody could foresee it coming, due to like intoxication and or alcohol and drug abuse. But my research tells me that it isn't. It's actually a well thought out, planned, sometimes years in advance. I bet there's actual votes, being taken as to which victim girls they were going to choose. I mean, there was a time period in this town where it really was the village of the damned, I couldn't believe these teenage boys were doing this, committing this crime on the teenage girls that, they went to dances with, went to school with, went to parties with, shot pool with, and, pool halls. But I couldn't understand this fear of police. And then I remembered in the mid-1970s in Toronto, when I was presented this article. People wanted to know about what was going on because they knew I was from Timmins, and the article was as if I remember correctly, it said that there were members of the Timmins police force that were being charged, and they were convicted of gang rape. And I thought, well, how can this be? Because it wasn't the police that I know were doing this thing. It was teenage boys that were doing this, and young men. And then I started thinking, well, because of just the stuff that I've gone through over the years, I'm pushing 60 now, so this is like a lifetime body of research and experience within this community. So was it a case of where the police got charged, but these teenage boys have never been held accountable for what they were doing? So because that modern gang rape, the civilian gang rape, is done to women when they are unconscious or semi-unconscious, not like the gang rape in prisoner of war camps, did these teenage boys arrange these gang rapes, and then did they call the police? And the police gang rape these teenage girls? Because, you see, you can't really there's only certain things that can happen that make you realize that you were gang raped when you're unconscious or semi-unconscious. And usually you have to have somebody come forward to tell you. I've had a guy confess to me once that they only did it to the intelligent girls. He very quickly left town. This was years ago. But I really felt vindicated in my research when he said that to me. So this documentary is dedicated to all the girls, the women that I knew who didn't survive, the ones who are still struggling to survive, and the older women who are seniors now who will probably go to their grave and never know what happened to them. Badge of Honor. Thank you for listening.